Hello everybody and welcome once again to another Super Metroid hack. This is Super Metroid Battle, and it is a slightly different kind of hack because it is not your usual go explore stuff. This is a boss rush, which is sort of what the name implies, battle. Boss rushes are slightly different and not exactly really Metroid-y. I mean, obviously the goal is not to look around, find upgrades and stuff so much as it is, here's your upgrades, go fight the bosses now with limited resources. So boss rushes are slightly different in that sense. They're more challenge hacks than anything. This one is not the most straightforward boss rush you could have, I guess. There's still plenty of, well, not plenty, I shouldn't say plenty. There's still some exploration and whatnot, but just a tiny amount. About the same amount the series has been changed here, which is one room. So yeah, I guess I'll leave this in. Hey, it's a new series, everybody. This room here is changed. And this is actually not such a bad time. For me, anyway. And that's... my ledge grabs are terrible, and I almost had a 44 with that anyway. Interesting. That is one thing I am looking forward to, at least with revisiting a lot of these older hacks. So with all the series stations, and not all of them are being changed, or have been changed, that means I will have plenty of practice for any item randomizer or 100% races. Or just 100% attempts to try and get my record better. So, battle. Start off suitless underwater. Just wonderful. I mean, it's like... I know this is an older hack, so this was probably... I actually don't know when this came out. But this was probably... I guess, like, when I was first making a hack, or when I first started with a game, like, doing something like this is like, oh my goodness, I could have water in the landing site, that's amazing. And we're not going that way. I mean, stuff like that when you're first starting out, it really... it's amazing. It's like, I could do this, I have to do it. And... fun stuff. So, yeah, my, in case you were unfamiliar, your animation is slow when you come out of water, and you don't come out of it properly. Such as I was underwater, went through a door transition, now I'm not underwater, and without the gravity suit, there's an item here somewhere. Without the gravity suit, your animations are like this. It's actually kind of annoying. You actually aren't as fast just because you're turning animation and whatnot's all slower. So yeah, and this item thing, whatever. I don't know about that. However, now we're back to normal. Like, okay. So yeah, that's something nowadays I would be very disappointed to see in a hack that's currently released. It's like, that's... no. You should know better by now. Don't do that. So, yeah, this is... okay, yeah. Destroy all the googly eyes. This is basically the amount of exploration in this hack. It's like, hey, there's a thing in this room. You need to find it. And it's right out in the open. That is the type of exploration that goes on in this hack. Which again, it is a boss rush. The exploration is not a focus at all. This is basically here to add in a little bit of length and some more interest, other than just go fight bosses. So it has that, at least. It's breaking up the intended formula, I guess you could say. So in here, as you could guess, we have Spore Spawn, also lovely minimap. Which again, there's a lot of things in these older hacks that I really don't like. We'll probably be seeing a whole bunch of red criteria, unfortunately. I'm going to try not to talk about stuff like that too much. I'm still going to mention it, but I'll try not to focus on it so much. But there is a lot of stuff that these older hacks have that I would have a strongly worded post to if that was shown on the forum. I'd be like, no. But there's a lot more resources now too, so there's really not much of an excuse. If you want to use different tile sets, there's no problem with that. Just don't use red criteria, because it's terrible. Unless you make your own red criteria. You might be able to actually make something good with that. So, just because red criteria is bad doesn't mean your own custom red criteria would be bad too. You could probably shade it right and do good with that. Maybe. And bye-bye Spore Spawn. And, as you could guess, from the super missile doors and from the original game, we get super missiles. Who would have thought about that? Well, the person who made Battle did. We applaud you. So, if this hack seems familiar in any way at all, it's probably because it was tasked by Hoandizi, who makes amazing tasks of Metroid hacks. There's quite a few of them. I highly recommend you check them out. It's definitely worth it. Even if you're not such a big fan of tool-assisted speedruns, he has a Super Zero mission speedrun that's 101%, I believe. That thing, I would say, even if you're not a fan of tool-assisted speedruns, that speedrun, that task, is amazing. And, I have no idea what might be coming up here. Interesting. Oh no, it's Kraid. Hi, green lizard guy. Drop a bomb spread on you. Well, that certainly didn't help the lag. Who knows, maybe that'll be the thumbnail image. And I done goobered that up. Good job. How does one Kraid? I don't even... Oh wow, I really don't even. You stupid little green monster dude. And you've only got one super left. Bye-bye. Well, that was more of a pain than it needed to be, but oh well. So yeah, like I said, very minimal exploration. It's just a pretty straightforward. You need this item to get here. Here's the boss for this item. And actually, now that we're down here, I think this super door up here is just a refill. Which means I think we need to get back to the... Good job. Get back to the landing site. If I'm remembering this correctly. Oh, give me my super. Thank you. Stupid bug. Actually, yeah. Yeah, forget that door. Bug. Okay, whatever. And that's not an item. Unfortunate. Right. So, landing site is where we want to go, actually. Because if you remember, there was a morph tunnel there. And we now have the ability to go through morph tunnels. But more than that, because actually high jump was very much required. Well, not required. Oh. Well, that explains the item dot. You know, and what's his name? Jordan, actually, the person who made Megalith for the Summer Fun contest. Interesting. He did something in his hack that surprised me a lot, so that reminds me of. So room states and items, people. Consider it. It's interesting. Why are those guys blocked off? I don't know. Why do people make strange hacks? I don't know. And that is one lovely background. I have never seen a background better. Actually, I have seen that exact same background before for some of my own stuff. So hooray, I think the save works. The ship wasn't moved, I don't think, so that should be fine. Again, that is something you have to be careful of with some of these hacks. Oh. Okay, good. And the reason you want to high jump is this wall. Otherwise, I believe you have to do a single wall jump underwater. Which is possible, but probably not by a human. That was an amazing jump. Oh, hey, missiles. We want missiles. We want items. And this is kind of an interesting way to make missiles more valuable, I guess, as items. Is to limit the number of pickups. That way each one, I guess, has more value to it. Instead of, oh, it's just another missile. This is great for 100%, but speed boost. Right, we can't do that. So, obviously, we have somewhere else to be. Get me out of the water. And yeah, Norfair. It's made out of one tile. And, okay, yeah. Hi. And I see that. I guess something else you could do, instead of just limiting the amount of pickups, is limit the amount that they give you. So if you had the same 230 missiles, and this is Crocomire, I believe. Yes, it is. So if you had the same 230 missiles, but every pack only gave you one missile, yeah, I mean, they would get absolutely worthless after like 50. Even 40, maybe. And especially if you still have the same items, you will go in on, it's like, oh, I know, there's another 7 seconds waiting for this item, and it's only giving me one missile. Don't do 230 single missile, things like that. I better be careful. Keep going, Crocky. No, that's... Oh, No. Nope. Okay. Just don't fall in the acid. Yeah, you should be mad. You almost beat Samus for once in your life, Crocomire. You almost did your job. If I weren't playing, I would give you a golf clap for that. So, Crocomire for deadliest boss. It's a good thing this wall doesn't hurt you. Wait, I would have found it anyway. Yes, give me some energy. That is kind of weird. I don't have any energy tanks. And good thing I got some energy. Oh, hey, grapple. I can get that one thingy. Hooray. And that is highly suspicious, but I guess not. But that's kind of something that, like, even in older hacks, irks me. Like, the previous room is basically made out of one tile. It's like, I'm sorry, but how do you draw the line? Like, this is acceptable. I'm willing to live with this. It's like, how far does that bar have to be lowered for that to be acceptable? I don't know. I'm pretty minimalist in my design normally, but this is... That must be where you speed boost Shine Spark from. At least there's bubbles. But it's like, this... I couldn't live with this. I don't know how... I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. And the glow at least provides some interest to it, but... See, like this. It doesn't have to be super complicated, but it has tile variation in this room. At least on the other side. Let's not get ourselves perma-stuck. That'd be great. Yeah. Let's not do that, what I just said. Let's... Power bomb so we can open the door. Interesting. And I got a couple things I can get. I wonder if that's speed booster. Or is this speed booster? One of these doors just goes straight to speed booster. And we'll take care of this. Maybe. I think I can jump up that. Oh, good. And Ice Beam, that is very nice. Ice Beam is extremely useful for a lot of things. I know on weaker enemies, or on enemies in general in this. Right. Right. But yeah, ice does add in an extra shot a lot of times. But it's still not terrible, and especially on bosses and stuff. And Metroids. Ice is absolutely amazing. And you need to go away. I have speed booster, so this other thing... Why is that Garuda always swooping away from me? I don't know. Get out of my way. And a wave beam. Hi. Two beams right next to each other. Not something you see every day. Power bomb door, yes. And dragons popping up and destroying me from below. Oh, hi. I'm kind of thinking I'm missing some energy tanks, but... Oh well. I mean, it's just Phantoon back here. It's not like I'm in any real danger. I mean, geez. I only have 3 energy tanks for this fight. Also, good thing I have supers. Might have wanted to consider putting a lock on the other side of this door. Just a suggestion. Alright, so Phantoon. Oh, he has a thing in the middle of the room. How nice. Your ring of fiery death does not scare me. So, with Wave Beam, it kind of trivializes the elements in his room. So I guess if you get Wave Beam before fighting Phantoon makes this easier. Maybe that's the thought behind it. I don't know. Yes, Phantoon. They're not doing a slow pattern for some reason. Please stop hitting me. I would prefer it if you didn't do that. I almost died to Crocomire, so that was... Right. At least I am safe with this. Not exactly liking my health. I have 1 hit to give. Or to take, I should say. I might have 1 hit to give. He is pretty orange. You drop. Well, at least I have a tiny buffer. A little bit tinier. You're bigger, but still tiny. And it is possible to farm off of this guy too, so should you really need to. So that's Phantoon down, which just leaves Meridia's stuff and the rest of Norfair, and I didn't fight Torizo. That's kind of unusual. Oh, okay, I just remembered something on this hack. We'll see that later though. It is interesting. Yes, in spite of the nature of this hack, it still manages to have something interesting. Like I said during the last hack, a lot of these hacks, probably not the greatest. Or definitely not the greatest in a lot of cases. They have issues and stuff, but they could still pop out some interesting ideas. This has one. I mean, don't get your hopes too high, but there's a thing in here. And there is a thing over here. Yes. Which should be another super missile, I believe. I hope. Because that would be useful against Ridley. Or even Mother Brain's not. Thank you. Good grief. Yeah, super missiles, they're good. Get out here, Mr. Robot Dude. I forget what they're called now. Walkie Robot Dudes. And... where did I fall? Is it over here? It is. Yeah, whatever. Over here, I believe there is... No. Oh yeah, right where the support is. Good job. Stop! Thank you. Stupid, annoyingly placed work. That is something else you can learn from these hacks, is enemy placement a lot of times. You might have gripes with it, and you can learn from that and learn not to do that in your own hacks. Because my goodness, sometimes these things, they're just... ugh. Or, if you're a little bit mean like I am, to see these really bad places, be like, I can do better. I can make that even worse. But seriously, don't do that. That's my job. So the little bit of wreck ship, I believe, is done. We have some more items. Hooray. Man, that spark. I will find a way to hit it. And this guy. Oh boy. Get out of here. So yeah, there's not much. Really, we just have to go back. And... oh yeah. We have the speed boost thing that was underwater. Out on the linear site. So we've got our gravity suit. Now we can continue. Obviously we have speed boosters. Oh, hi. Oh. There's another one above this, isn't there? I think there is. Yep. Well, that would have helped for Crocomire and Phantoon. Just a little bit. Oh well. The drama will surely drive ratings. Alright, so once again with the wonderful scrolling sky background there. And we can get up here and we can fall there. That is another thing we can do. And we can go through doors. That is a thing as well. And oh hey, we did a little tiny bit of exploration. Have a boss. Phantoon. You are not this hard. That should have hit you. Phantoon can be a little tricky sometimes. Not really, but I say that to make myself feel better. Will you just stop worming around and get hit? Thank you. Also, interesting ground on that room. Oh, look! A room! Exploration, yes. Exploration. This is actually how I kind of prefer boss rushes to be. Have a little bit of stuff in between. Like actual rooms or something. It's not much, but it's something. I'm not... oh, hi. I'm not the biggest boss rush fan, so... oh, I guess this was intentional. Hello? I will take that. But a little bit of exploration in between all the boss battles still preferable. Another energy tank. Give me. I want the juices. Oh, hi. We go here this way. Anyway. And for Draygon. And I'm going to guess that... yeah. There's a thing on the floor. Otherwise I would have tried for blue suit. But because there's a thing in the floor, I will just destroy Draygon. Like it deserves. Also, big blocks in the middle. Not a good idea in Draygon's room if you're trying to make Draygon challenging. It really isn't. You can sit up there in Draygon. As long as you destroy the turrets, Draygon will not be able to touch you at all. And bye-bye Draygon. That method is technically not the fastest method of killing Draygon. But it is still really fast, and the risk is you're less likely to fail at doing the fastest way of killing Draygon, which is using Shine Sparks. And SBA with Wave, but yeah. So, Plasma! Hooray! There was no Spazer. Spazer is largely disrespected. It's so useful. And sometimes. Oh. That's not supposed to be air. That's definitely not supposed to be air. Right, so we've got to... Ridley's around here somewhere, obviously. Just have to remember where. What do you know? A little bit of mystery in a boss rush. Interesting. Oh. I think I know, actually. There's always the gauntlet door. And there is... that was an amazing jump. Nothing up here. Hooray. We like to crouch on the ship because it does a lot of good. And sure, we'll save, why not? I mean, what could possibly ever go wrong? Ah, that's a blue door. Interesting. Plasma pirates, I'm guessing that's why you're supposed to fight Draygon or whatever. Unless there's a statue room. Which I don't think there was. I think this hack is statue room free. And hooray for rising acid rooms. Sort of a mini gauntlet of these. And this one... okay, yeah. The worst room in the game is made even worster by the space pirates. And this very rapidly rising acid. Because if you get up here... I remember this room. If you get up here without destroying all the space pirates, well, that door's locked. So yeah, have fun. But again, that isn't so bad because, hey, you have your ship nearby you could have saved. If it works, which it should. And then, oh no, gold Torizo. whatever will we do with gold Torizo? I don't know about you, but I think his floor is pretty ripe for gold Torizoing. Yes, Torizo. Yes, you may go explode now. Yeah, gold Torizo. It's a slightly silly fight. The abuses like that of abuses like that of the enemy AI never intended, obviously, from the developer standpoint, but it's kind of nice sometimes to be able to do that. But stuff like that is why I should try doing some more interesting stuff with actual enemy AI and make them do things slightly different. Fix AI errors like that one that allow gold Torizo to be abused like that. Ridley, you may die. I am shooting you with the plasma beam, and that was a pro damage boost. I totally meant to do that. Go blow up under fire. You're blown up, aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, okay. Good job, Ridley. I am proud. So yeah, that is basically the hack, sort of. There's, of course, Mother Brain. And again, no bomb Torizo, but don't worry. There just isn't a bomb Torizo. But there is still one thing that is interesting, which we will be coming across because we can't avoid it. And it is silly. Actually, yeah, in a way, it's very much like a bomb Torizo replacement. That was not what you wanted to do. That was not what you wanted to do. Good lord, really. There we go. Zebetite skip, how do? It is too strong. Also, fun fact. You could get yourself stuck back here if you do not have enough missiles to activate Mother Brain's second form. Because, LOL, you didn't destroy Zebetites. So, yeah. It's like, welcome to being stuck. Again, not really the fault of... Or that's not the hacker's fault. But again, more AI enemy coding abuse stuff. Never intended. But still has some pretty interesting results. Yes, Mother Brain, rise. I like how Mother Brain just stands just like, oh, you shot me in my tank. And now you're shooting me again. I'm just going to stand here and take it for like 20 seconds. It's like, oh, I should do something about this. I don't know. I figured if you were being attacked, being shot in the face by someone, you would not just be standing there being like, oh, they're shooting me. I would like to think you would actually do something about that. A lot sooner? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy? Yes, Brain. I can't get up. Oh no. There's some Metroid here. Yes. You have an awful lot of drool for a brain. I know brains are sort of liquidy and stuff, but yeah. And now this Metroid is going to be goof. Be like, oh, you're full of energy, let me just sit on you anyway. And Samus isn't helping, it's like, ugh, I'm so tired. Metroid's like, oh, now I'm being shot, let me not do anything about it for a while. It's like, oh, I'll do something now. Oh, it's too late. I don't even... yeah. Sense, why do I try and make sense of stuff? You know, stupid brain. Apparently this strategy is not working so well. Go back to this. Yay. We done beat the brain. However... No, Bomb Torizo does not appear, don't worry. There is a thing. Okay, out of my way. Stupid gates. Escape? Right, it's changed. Not really much to do here, actually. Oh. Oh, right, yeah. I should be able to do that. There we go. And then... Okay, no, it's not yet. I keep thinking it's next and it's not. Out here, space pirates. The place is exploding, you're just nonchalantly walking around. It's like, don't they see the explosions and hear the alarm going off? Like, at what point does... Oh, acid. At what point does it click in their heads? It's like, oh wait, the place is going up, we should be sort of running crazy. I don't know. Is this it? Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is Bomb Torizo's room. Welcome to mini crades. Quite powerful little monsters. And we shot the wall, which means the animals are now saved for you animal lovers out there. Even though they're not really in here in Super Storm Harbor anymore. So yeah, you can't do anything with it. It's just a hole in the wall. But the animals are saved, hooray! And then, oh, hi. Yeah. Escape. And that is Super Metroid Battle. A little boss rush with some things. And slightly interesting ideas, I guess. It breaks up just the straightforward boss with a little bit of exploration. Some rooms in between. Some hidden items. So there's a little more substance than just, hey, go destroy all this stuff. So at least there's that. And hooray! He completed surgery. 34 minutes. So yeah, that was Super Metroid Battle. It's not going to be something I would recommend. I mean, if you're just looking for a hack to pass the time and you haven't played it, sure, but don't really expect anything from it, really. Otherwise, you know, it's not actually bad for a boss rush. I will give it that. It's got a little bit more going on. Hi. The video's almost done, and you decide now's the best time to... Yeah, okay. It's my fault for not silencing my phone, but still. Some people just have this amazing timing. One in particular, it's this amazing timing to send me messages while I'm recording. Right. Well, I just looked at who it was. And it's my older brother. And he just asked me if I can send... Because this is more interesting than anything else I can say about the hack, trust me. Just asked me if I could send him my cow and pot joke. Don't worry, it's nothing special. Basically, it's what you... Or, shoot, no, it's not about this. Great. Oh, yeah. Why won't anyone move a cow out of a field of marijuana? Because the stakes are too high. Ah, yeah. Good job, old bro. You got me to say a terrible joke in my video, so blame old bro for that. No. Okay. So, anyway, to finish summing up battle, it's a little hack. That's really all there is to it. I thought there wasn't really anything interesting to say about this thing. I guess the little mini crate thing was a nice touch, because we all know mini crate is the true boss of Brinstar. But otherwise, yeah. There are plenty of other things you could play instead of this, so just keep that in mind if you're looking for something to play at all. And we got 32%. I have no idea what the 100% is. And again, that's something any hack nowadays should have, is a correct ending percentage. So if you don't have that and it's a newer hack, I will start twitching and you won't like me. Anyway, with that lovely message, thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next one.